Hello, it's Miss Kaufman. In speech this week, I want you and Miles to work on a puzzle activity together. He seemed to really enjoy puzzles at school, and we were making a lot of progress with using the sign more to request for a new puzzle piece. So I've added some instructions and some examples of things that you can do when you're doing a puzzle activity with Miles at home. So we're going to go over some of those things. And then I'm also going to show you another language board that you can use to really support him when you are doing different activities. So as I said, we are going to be working on puzzles. If Miles is really not interested in the puzzle, it's okay. But this is just more of an idea of different things that you can do. I'm really just reinforcing him using more to sign that he wants something. So really focusing on that requesting piece. So if you are doing the puzzle activity, the first thing you can do is have him choose his favorite puzzle. So you can give him two options of different puzzles that he likes and have him use his finger to point to the one that he wants. Before just grabbing it, make sure that he is doing an actual point to show that that's what he's choosing. These puzzles seem to be a lot easier at school if we are sitting at a table. So have him sit at the table and remove all of the puzzle pieces from the frame. Then put the empty frame in front of him. The same thing you would do if you were doing a puzzle with him without targeting these skills. There's two different options that you can do. You can have him use his device. If he is not interested in the device, that's okay. We are going to go ahead and work on more. Really, I just want any type of opportunity for him to be able to request and for him to communicate with you at home. So you can use the device. If you are having the device open, make sure to open it up to the puzzle page. It's underneath the toys section of his school page. And once you bring it up to that puzzle page, there should only be about 3 different options that he can choose from. And what you're going to really work on is having him request using a puzzle. Or the other option is for him to sign. So he was really consistent with signing more when he wanted more squeezes and more cuddles at school. So you can have him request for a puzzle piece using the sign more. Just a little bit of an overview. If you are using the device, as I mentioned, open up that puzzle page. And then it's really important for you to give him that model of what you're looking for. He's not yet using the device independently, so it's important for you to show him how to use it. So really, it's very simple. All you need to do is I want you to give him a model. So what this means is that you're going to use your finger. You're going to go to the device and make sure that he is paying attention. And I want you to give him a model. So you could say, oh, Miles, I want a puzzle piece, and press the puzzle piece button on the device. On his next turn, all I want you to do is point to the device and say, your turn, what do you want? And the goal is for him to know that he can use the device to communicate for a new puzzle piece. This might take a few times of you modeling it to him, but the hope is that he'll be able to start doing it on his own every time that he needs a puzzle. But if he does not do it right away, you can always give him another model of pointing and saying, okay, Miles, what do you want? And point to the device. The other option that you can use to work on requesting is using sign language. So when it's time for the next piece to go into the puzzle, I want you to ask Miles, do you want more puzzle? And use the sign for more as you're saying it. So you could say, Miles, do you want more puzzle? And if he signs more, give him the puzzle piece right away. Reinforce him using more to communicate. If he needs a little extra help, that's all right. I want you just to continue to show him you signing more again and have him imitate you. He's really great with imitation at school, so hopefully he will be able to imitate your sign for more. Another option that you can use if he's not interested in the communication device or he's not imitating your signs, you can always have this picture in front of you. This is what we call just a static display of what a communication device would look like. So there's up here at the top, there's a puzzle piece, there's a want. We're really still working on just requesting for one thing. So what you could do is you could have this screen open, and instead of using the device, you could always use this screen. So you can just point to the puzzle piece and say, all right, Miles, do you want a puzzle piece? Point to it, and he will then be able to imitate you and use that to choose what he wants. So these are just some different activities. I'm going to think of more fun and engaging ways to work on speech with Miles at home. But this is just one activity that really focuses on requesting using the word more, which we've been working on at school, and then also working on puzzles, which were a preferred activity for him at school. Have fun. Let me know how it goes. This is not supposed to be stressful. It's more just a way for you to engage with Miles and for him to continue to have opportunities to make choices.